Hello everyone, my name is Anastasia Sidorova. I'm Deputy Head of Admission Office for International Students at Peter the Great St. Petersburg Polytechnic University. Today we're going to hold a presentation about applying for postgraduate studies at our university for master's and PhD studies. So first, I'm going to hold the presentation, and then if you have any questions at the end of the presentation, I will be happy to answer them. Okay, let's begin. Our university consists of institutes, and many of them are engineering institutes, such as Institute of Computer Science, Institute of Machinery, Materials and Transport, Institute of Physics, Nanotechnology and Telecommunications, Institute of Energy, Institute of Civil Engineering, Institute of Applied Mathematics and Mechanics, Institute of Biomedical Systems and Biotechnology, Institute of Advanced Manufacturing Technologies, and we also have Institute of Industrial Economics and Management, Institute of Humanities, and Institute of Physical Education, Sport and Tourism. All these institutes offers master's and PhD programs, both in Russian and in English. Our university diploma recognition abroad, Peter the Great St. Petersburg Polytechnic University, it's a state university and national research university. It's a recognized higher education institution in Russia, and all our programs are accredited by the Federal Service for Supervision and Education and Science. Our university can also issue diploma supplement at the end of your studies in English upon request. If you have any questions about diploma supplement, you are very welcome to contact our Center for International Credential Evaluation. And now let's talk about funding options. As you can see, there are two scholarship options. First of them is a Russian government scholarship. Second is Open Doors International Olympiad. Unfortunately, the application period for the scholarship is over, but you can apply for the next academic year, 2025-2026. Registration always starts in September. Soon, application for self-funded studies will be open, and this presentation is dedicated to application for self-funded studies. We get a lot of questions about scholarship and funding options. That's why I'm going to tell you a bit more about this. First is the Russian government scholarship. As I already mentioned, the application starts in September. If you have any questions about this very scholarship, you are very welcome to contact us via email at umio_study@spbstu.ru. Please pay attention that application for this scholarship will start in September 2024, but studies will begin a year after, in September 2025. The application is done online at educationinrussia.com. This scholarship covers tuition fee for degree programs, bachelor's degree, master's degree, and PhD studies. Second option is International Open Doors Olympiad. The application period also begins in September 2024 for studies in September 2025. There is a website, opendoors.spbstu.ru, where you can find all the information about this scholarship. But this very scholarship covers tuition fee only for postgraduate studies, for master's degree programs and for PhD studies. Let's begin with information about self-funded studies for master's degree programs. All master's degree programs in Russia are two-year programs. Beginning of studies is September 1st every year, and tuition fee for the academic year 2024-2025 will be updated in June this year and posted on our website. There are entrance exams to join these programs. There is a study field entrance exam, and there is an interview with the program coordinator for those who want to apply for English programs. Application period will begin soon, at the end of March, March 25th to be exact. And the deadline is 1st of July. This means that you should register in the system and upload all the necessary documents before 1st of July. You will need to upload a copy of your passport and visa. If you have your diploma and transcript, you can upload it. If you have not yet received these documents, you can upload the confirmation of enrollment. Also, you need to upload your photo and fingerprint ID, so-called green card. Here you can see study areas that our university offers for studies in Russian. Again, many of them are technical, such as computer science, civil engineering, technosphere safety, electronics, electrical and heat power engineering, nuclear power engineering, physics, applied mathematics, mechanics, transportation technologies, biotechnologies, bioengineering physics, metallurgy and materials science. But also we have programs related to economics and management, such as management and technical systems, service and tourism, law and regional studies, mass media and information library science, linguistics, and design. Here on this slide, you can see the study areas, and if you want to check the programs, you can go on our website or scan this QR. Also, the second QR is for description for all of the programs, so you can find the study plans. We also offer programs taught in English. This year, admission to 17 programs is open. The programs are also two-year programs and are taught entirely in English. The programs are civil engineering, emergency preparedness and response, power plant engineering, electrical engineering, nuclear power engineering, new materials and additive technologies, laser and fiber optic systems, microelectronics of telecommunication systems, intelligent systems, molecular and cellular biomedical technologies, business engineering, international business development, quantitative finance, international trade relations, advertising and PR in international communications, applied linguistics, region studies, Russian Federation. Again, the description of these programs you can find on our website or by scanning this QR. If you have any questions about the program, course, or exchange opportunities, or maybe some other questions, you are very welcome to contact the program coordinators, because each program has coordinator. And also, you can contact us at the admission office. I'll show you the contact details a bit later. Next part of our presentation is about PhD studies. These programs are 3 or 4 year programs, depending on the field of study. Usually, technical programs are 4-year programs. Please pay attention that studies begin in October, so on October 1st, not as master's degree studies. And again, tuition fee for the next academic year will be updated in June and posted on our website. There are also entrance exams to join the program. It's a foreign language, just a test, study field exam, and interview with the scientific supervisor. Application documents are similar to application documents for master's degree programs, such as copy of passport and visa, copies of diploma and transcript, or confirmation of enrollment if you have not yet received your diploma, fingerprint ID, photo, and research proposal and CV. We need these 2 last documents, research proposal and CV, in order to find you a scientific supervisor, because for all of the international students, we do it in advance, so that you can discuss your future research at the interview with your future scientific supervisor. If you have any questions, you can also contact us at the admission office or check the information on the website by scanning the QR. On this slide, you can see the study areas that we offer. For a few years now, we offer PhD programs in Russian and in English. And here are the study areas: mathematics and mechanics, computer science and informatics, physical science, biological science, earth and environmental science, civil engineering and architecture, electronics, information technologies, power engineering and electrical engineering, mechanical engineering, chemical technology, law, economics, political science, historical science, philosophy, and pedagogy. Also, we posted the list of programs that are available in Russian and in English on our website, and if you get this list by scanning the QR. Here is the admission procedure, step by step. First, I'm going to tell you about the admission procedure in brief, and then we're going to talk about each step. First, it's filling in online application form enroll.spbstu.ru after March 25th, because March 25th is the official beginning of our admission campaign. Then we will check your application, and you will need to pass entrance exams. We know that you will be busy in June with your thesis presentation, but we would like to tell you that it is better to register in advance and pass entrance exams as early as possible. Then, after successful passing entrance exams, you will need to buy medical insurance, visit passport and visa department in order to check your migration documents, and sign study contract and pay tuition fee, and apply for visa prolongation. Online application form will be available after March 25th, and there are two deadlines. For master's degree studies, it's 1st of July, because studies start in September, and for PhD studies, it's 1st of August, because studies start in October. You will need to register in the system, upload all the information about you and all the application documents, and also there is a chat in the system, so if you have any questions, you can contact the admission office about your application in chat. We will also post instructions on how to fill in online application form, but a bit later, because right now the system is being updated. Entrance exams for master's degree programs are conducted online. We will start in May, and throughout the whole summer there will be an opportunity to pass entrance exams. If you want to apply for a program that is taught in Russian, there is only one entrance exam, study field exam in Russian, considering that you have a diploma from a Russian university. And if you want to apply for an English taught program, you will also need to take study field entrance exam, but the exam will be in English. And also, sometimes there is an interview with the program coordinator, not for all of the programs, but for most of them. You can already start preparing for your entrance exams, and the topics are already announced. You can get the list of topics by scanning the QR. There are also, as I mentioned, entrance exams for PhD studies. Also, the exam period starts in May, and throughout the summer and September, there is an opportunity to pass entrance exams. Exams are organized online and offline. And for Russian taught programs, there is an exam in Russian, just a simple test. Then there is a study field entrance exam that is mostly organized offline, and interview with the scientific supervisor. In the same exams almost for English taught programs, only instead of Russian you'll need to take English test, not very long and not so difficult. And then there also will be study field entrance exam, also mostly offline, and interview with the scientific supervisor. And again, the topics for study field exam are already announced, and you can get the list of topics by scanning the QR on our website. Step 3 of the admission procedure is medical insurance. All the international students should obtain medical insurance, and since you are planning to study in St. Petersburg at our university, the medical insurance should be valid in St. Petersburg. It is one of the obligatory documents for enrollment, and we do check medical insurance before enrollment, so please do not forget to buy it. Medical insurance plan should cover ambulatory help, emergency assistance, and repatriation. And more information about this insurance plan and where you can buy it, you can find on the University Clinic website by scanning the QR. After you are done with the medical insurance, you need to visit Passport and Visa Department because they need to check your migration documents. You should bring with you your passport, registration at the place of stay at the dormitory or at a rented apartment, fingerprint ID, the green card, and valid medical examination certificate and medical insurance. Generally, if you have any questions about your visa or about fingerprint ID or about medical examination, please contact our Passport and Visa Department, Office 112 or 113, Greshdansky Prospect 28. Next step is signing study contract and paying tuition fee. You will need to prepare the enrollment documents, so original documents, educational documents and copies, passport and translation, copy of passport, copy of visa, copy of medical insurance certificate, and photos. We will collect these documents to form a student file. And also tuition fee, as I already mentioned, for the next academic year will be updated in June, and by the time of enrollment, it will be already known. You can pay online via SPBPU payment platform. After you are done with the enrollment documents and tuition fee payment, you will get your study contract and confirmation of enrollment, and you will be able to proceed to the step 6, visa and registration prolongation. You need to pay attention that we check your fingerprint ID, the green card, and if you do not have it, and if you don't have medical examination certificate that is still valid, your visa prolongation application might be rejected. Please note that you should apply for visa prolongation 45 days before the visa expiration date. That's why we recommend you to register in the system and apply and pass entrance exams as early as you can to manage to do everything on time. On the slide, you see the list of documents necessary for visa prolongation. This is the usual list of documents and visa prolongation info as well. And again, if you have any questions about visa prolongation, you need to contact our Passport and Visa Department. Important information about fingerprint registration and medical examination. Fingerprint registration is valid for 10 years, and medical examination is valid only for 1 year. So if your medical examination certificate expired, you must do it again. You must apply for medical examination certificate within 30 days after the expiration date of your last medical examination certificate. It is very important because by law all the international citizens must do it, and we will check that before enrollment. The address is the same in St. Petersburg. It's at Krasnovo-Tekstilщика Street. And at the end of the presentation, I would like to remind you about some important points. The application period will begin on March 25th until 1st of July for master's degree studies and until 1st of August for PhD studies. The application process is done online via our online application system, enroll.spbstu.ru. You should apply for visa prolongation 45 days before the visa expiration date. And if you want to travel home for summer and come back with a new visa invitation, you need to indicate it in the application form or write it in chat of the online application system so that we apply for your visa invitation. Do not forget that it's important to have medical insurance that is valid in St. Petersburg and covers all the necessary things. You should visit Passport and Visa Department before enrollment for them to be sure that everything is okay with your registration and migration documents. You should be aware that you will need to do medical re-examination every year and that you will need to submit your fingerprint ID and medical examination certificate at the enrollment. And also, if you plan to stay at the dormitory for master's or PhD studies, you will need to inform the dormitory management in June or July because they also need to plan the amount of places available for new students. Here is the contact information if you are applying, and if you have any questions, you can contact us at the admission office 228 or via emails interstudy@spbstu.ru, interadmission@spbstu.ru, or admissioninfo@spbstu.ru. If you applied for one of the scholarships, we have other colleagues responsible for the scholarship students. And if you have any questions related to visa, fingerprint ID, medical examination, registration, you have to contact Passport and Visa Department because they have all the updated information. And also, if you have any questions about the dormitory, or if you want to inform the dormitory management about your wish to apply for further studies and stay in the dormitory, you need to inform our colleagues at the dormitory management. Thank you for watching us today, and if you have any questions, you can ask me, and I will be happy to answer. No questions? Okay, so english.spbstu.ru is our website in English, and if you have any questions, you can contact us at the admission office by phone, email, or by visiting our office. Thank you, and good luck with applying for further studies. Форма подачи заявок, да, и вам нужно будет отсканировать ваши документы, чтобы их приложить в электронном виде в форму. Вы будете отдавать ваш паспорт в паспортно-визовый отдел, когда вы будете продлевать вашу визу. Да, вся процедура через сайт. Мы уже несколько лет принимаем документы только онлайн, поэтому вам нужно будет отсканировать ваши документы. Паспорт, визу, получить справку, что вы студент, тоже ее отсканировать и приготовить фотографию в электронном виде. Фотография будет использована для нового пропуска. So the presentation will be available on our YouTube channel. Yeah, so right now we had a live stream and it will be available, and we will post the link in our Telegram channel.
For instance, when someone gets maybe a scholarship from the government in Russian, for instance, when someone gets a scholarship from the government in Russian, is it possible to convert it to English, or or vice versa, maybe?
So when you apply for scholarship, you apply for a scholarship in a certain field of study, and you get the scholarship to study a certain field of study. If there are programs available in English for this field of study, you can choose either English or Russian. So there are many students at our university who got the scholarship and who study in English. You are always welcome at our admission office.